This is Oleh Ivchenko, head of Pareto Company. This is a new episode of Pareto Point, a segment where we inform you every week about the most interesting news from the world of transfer pricing and CFC assessment. Today in the spotlight, we'll talk about the assessment of the stability of Ukrainian banks as well as the implementation of standards in the industry, how it was in the past and how it is happening now. Let's get started. The National Bank has published the results of this year's Bank Stability Assessment. They checked asset quality and conducted stress testing. The conclusion: the system as a whole is stable, but there are a number of banks that need either to recapitalize or to review their balance sheets. The capital requirement is approximately 5% of the total volume, which is significantly less than in 2021. The most common option is restructuring, which takes time. Therefore, the MBU has extended the deadline for meeting the requirements until September 2026. The resilience assessment is an important part of the risk control system. And here, as in a classical assessment, the main things are the soundness of the approaches and the accuracy of the initial data. The American organization ASTM International has introduced a new standard, the Property Resilience Assessment, a tool for evaluating the resilience of real estate to climate threats. It concerns how a property will withstand floods, fires, hurricanes, or heat, and how much its adaptation will cost. The standard has already been supported by major companies and is being integrated into the practices of developers, insurers, and investors. For appraisers, this is a signal. Valuation must take into account not only market factors, but also the risks that are increasing due to climate instability. Next, we take a look into the past. 19 years ago, in September 2006, the very standard that influenced global valuation practices, FAS 157, was introduced in the United States. Its goal is to provide a clear understanding of how to determine the so-called fair value of assets and liabilities. This is not about accounting based on historical cost, but about a realistic valuation, as if the asset were being sold or transferred today on the open market. Later, this standard was integrated into the general accounting system as ASC 820. To this day, it is followed not only by auditors but also by appraisers around the world. Behind the rows of numbers in the report lie experience and knowledge of the rules of the game, consideration of both obvious and hidden risks, and most importantly, trust in the appraiser's expertise. Industry standards are not static, they evolve. So it's important to stay up to date and in sync with these transformations. And we are here to help you with that. Thank you for being with us. Together with the Pareto team, we will keep you updated on the most important news from the world of valuation, transfer pricing, and CFCs. Subscribe to our channel, like, leave your comments, and share this episode with those who might find this information interesting. See you in the next episode.